Faith has a new frequency. The Spirit of Huntsville. KHSPLP, Huntsville, Texas. Spirit 94.3.
Hi, I'm Kanan. No listening to Spirit Radio.
All right, friends, welcome in as we get rocking and rolling on a brand new day here in good old Huntsville. I like saying that, good old Huntsville, Texas. There's not many places that I think that you could live and it would be like cool to say that, but it's cool to say it here in Huntsville because it is a good old town. It's full of good people doing great things, making a huge difference, and that's how I want to start the show today. Hey, I do want to welcome you in. We got a great show lined up today. Our first segment will be here on the FM. I want to encourage you, if you're listening this morning, give us a, don't call us because we won't answer. We don't have anybody to monitor the phone, but you can always text us at 936-339-0139. Again, that number is always 936-339-0139. You can also email us victory@spiritradio.fm. Just let us know that you're out there today. And one thing I always like to do, we're all about gratitude and being thankful every day. And that's the whole point of this show. It's why we started this platform literally 3 years ago, was to promote positive in our community, to promote the good that is happening here in Huntsville. And the Lord just opened up some really awesome doors. And in January, of course, being able to do things over Spirit Radio. And we're so thankful for that. And we're making some minor updates to Spirit Radio as well. And so within our license, we should be able to slightly boost our coverage, which is really good news. We had some folks out yesterday consulting with us, and they're going to be back in the next week or two to help with just a few minor adjustments that, again, will keep us within our license, but will allow us, hopefully, to just get a little bit better coverage throughout the community. I've had some folks that have emailed me. We're thankful because we're reaching quite a bit in Huntsville within about a 5 to 6 mile radius from right downtown here at, as we like to call it, Studio 1229 here at 1229 Avenue J at First Baptist Church. But even if it could just penetrate a little bit more through the trees in some areas. I know when you get out to Elkins, it gets a little staticky and stuff like that. And so we're working on a few things, but we know that a lot of people are listening, and we're so thankful for all of you. I had an email come in the other day, and someone was telling me that they were at the HEB parking lot, and they said they were literally in tears because they heard a song that they had heard 15 years ago that was the time that they accepted Christ, and they just said, thank you for this radio station. They thanked us, but I was like, it ain't us, it's the Lord. And so those are the stories that we want to hear from people in the community. How is this station making an impact on you? And maybe you live in an area like Christine, who's joining us on social media. I know where she's at. The signal doesn't reach out where she is, but you can still download the Spirit 94.3 app, and you can also listen online at spiritradio.fm. And we want to keep you encouraged and uplifted, and we're working on a lot of new programming. We have lunch break now that goes on every day from 11:30 to 1. We do our Call to Kneel, which is a Thursday night prayer service. We also have Empowered Youth, which typically airs on Tuesdays. We have national programming from Focus on the Family every night. So there's a lot of really awesome things. But even more than all of that, we really want to start focusing a lot on local news and events. And so we do that, some of that during lunch break, but we're going to even make more of a push to do that throughout the day because we want you to be engaged. Well, again, we are here. Underwriting support for this program is made possible in part by Elliott's Jewelers. Their website is elliotsjewelers.com. Also, Walker County Federal Credit Union, a full-service community credit union serving Walker County since 1957. Their website is Walker County FCU. And again, thank you to all of our underwriting support for helping to make possible what we do here in promoting the good in our community. Well, hey, it's a little bit warmer. We'll take a break here in just a few moments, and we'll continue the show on social media. But I did want to mention a few things. It is just a little bit warmer as you were waking up this morning. My daughter had shorts on because she asked me last night, Daddy, is it going to be warm tomorrow? And I said, yes, it's going to be in the mid to upper 60s. And so she decided that she was going to, we do this thing where she picks out her clothes the night before. So she decided to pick out shorts this morning. And I was okay with that because as long as she had on a long sleeve sweater, so she had on her sweater We stepped out. I said, "Are you cold?" And she said, "Not at all, Daddy." And she was excited. And, I mean, it's 46 right now. Some of the mamas, they always give me the side eye when I walk in. What's this daddy doing, letting his daughter wear shorts? But they're inside for a little bit, and then by lunchtime when they go out, it's going to be fine. In fact, today it's actually going to be 74 and sunny, 51 overnight, and then how about tomorrow, 80 and sunny? And as I'm looking at the forecast from the National Weather Service, it's sunny and clear through Tuesday at least. I don't see any clouds. I don't see any rain. It is nothing but clear skies. And so if you've got weekend plans, especially over this weekend, you may even need to get one of those little neck fans because it's going to be in the upper 80s over the weekend. So the warm weather is here, and it's here to stay, and I'm really, really thankful that we didn't have much of a winter this year. It's kind of funny how things happen because we didn't really have a winter except that quick cold snap. I feel like this past couple of days has been winter, so I'm glad that things are starting to warm back up. Hey, a couple of things today. I was just talking to a friend, and she's going to be with us on the social media side, so make sure that you stick around for that. But today is National SBDC Day, and she told me she's heading over to the Small Business Development Center today. So I wish I had a dozen cookies. I'd send them with her over there to send to the SBDC. But they do such great work in helping a lot of folks. Taylor's here, so we're just gonna sneak Taylor in over here on this first segment real quick. Taylor, good to see you this morning. I know that Taylor sometimes she has a lot going on in the morning, and I was waiting. I said, "Where's my buddy at, man? I need my Wednesday buddy here."
I would have been here a little faster, except for the lady at the school forgot that you're supposed to zipper in, and then wouldn't let me in, and then everybody else wasn't letting me in. So shout out to her. I hope she has a really great day.
See, Taylor's bringing the positivity right here.
I bet she had something very important to do to start this chaos for my morning.
Well, welcome in. Hi. Now it's a happy morning.
It's great.
It's a good morning.
It's a good morning.
When Taylor's here, see, Darkess is here. Our friend Darkess Miller is going to be with us in a few moments. But when Darkess came in, the joy started. Darkess was waiting on me over here on the side. And I'm glad because she was waiting. And I'm glad because I didn't want to keep her out there freezing. And this is the new studio. Mm-hmm. So there was already some joy.
Yes.
And then Taylor walked in. And then I just started wanting to say, I got that joy, 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 joy down in my
heart.
Where?
My heart?
Where?
Is that not right?
Down in my heart.
Oh, I was like, oh my God, did I forget this? Bro, give me a second.
Oh,
I saw you the other day.
Where? You didn't say hi.
I didn't.
Jerk.
I was at Gringos.
You didn't even come up and say hi to us?
You were like coming in with your kid, and there was like a kid on top of your head.
Yes.
Yeah.
You didn't say hi to us?
I didn't.
You didn't dart out of your way.
I thought about it. So I was with my man friend.
Okay.
And I was like,
we need to start having a special segment like with some music like the Taylor man friend update.
Yeah. Well, and I was like, I think that's him. And then I saw your kids, and I was like, that's definitely him. And he's like, are you going to go say hi? And I was like, no.
Didn't even introduce
me. Dude, there were so many people.
There's always people.
I don't like people.
There's 400,000 people throughout that area now.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Just imagine 400,000 stranger huggers.
That's all I could think about. I was like, I'm going to go over there, and then I'm going to have a hug.
Yeah. Stranger huggers.
No.
Did y'all go eat at Gringos?
We did. We sat at the bar because the tables were all full.
They go pretty quick, though.
It was. And big fan of their food. I think that's really the first time I've eaten there.
You didn't eat there before.
No,
this was your first time.
That was my first
time. Did you
time.
get the free ice cream on the way in?
I actually got it on the way in and on the way out.
All right. By the way, full disclosure, we're not promoting them. We're just stating facts.
Yes, that we were both conveniently there on Sunday.
Yes. So there you go. And that's down the road. That's all the way in Conroe.
I know. It's not close. That's why I was like, is that? Oh, it is.
Conroe's a little good. It's like the Shelbyville in Simpsons. You ever watch The Simpsons growing up?
No, I wasn't allowed to.
Oh, great. That's the longest running cartoon. I still watch it, by the way.
I heard it takes them like 2 years for an episode. I was like, that math doesn't track.
They have they've been on for like 40 years. It's crazy.
Started
on
whole life.
Tracy Ullman show before you were born.
Before I was born.
Before you were before you were burned.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, what else is going on? Give us the Taylor Chandler week update. What's been happening? We were going to take a break because Miss Darkess is here. We got to chat with her. She's got places to go. She's told me. She said, "Rob, you're paying me by the second."
I'll be quick. Nothing new is going on. I won't be here next Wednesday.
Oh, no.
No, I'm having surgery on my hip.
No way.
Yeah. Not like a major surgery, like a outpatient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has it been like going on for a
Well,
while?
I thought it's been my back for the past, well, it's always been my back. Well, the month and a half, gym stuff, my back has been hurting extra. And I was like, finally, I was like, maybe I'm not being a tit. Well, because they think my hip might be fractured. And so I was like,
How
oh,
did this happen?
I don't know. I've been winging it.
It's all that dog training you've been doing,
And
man.
that's what, I think it's just a culmination of me not knowing how to work out correctly and working dogs and like holding my leash a certain way.
By the way, the lights behind you, did you notice the new
Are
color?
orange.
And do you know why?
Because Bearcat.
Because eat 'em up cats.
Oh, okay.
Sam Houston.
I never know where you're going with things
Taylor
because the sun rises.
Taylor looks super nervous. She's like, "Whoa."
I do.
Because the Sam Houston Bearcats are playing Albuquerque today at 8 o'clock in Albuquerque, and the NIT, which is the tournament. They didn't get into the big tournament. They lost the conference tournament, but they still had an awesome season. And sometimes when you have a great season, you get an invitation to another tournament.
Oh, that's cool.
Why do some people say tournament?
Tournament.
Tournament?
I don't know anybody who says
Some people, yeah, they do.
Some people.
Not here in Huntsville.
No, nobody
Well, hey,
says
we're going to take a break. If you're listening on Spirit Radio, we're going to go back to more music and programming. We want you to have a wonderful and a blessed day. Say a prayer for Taylor as she goes into the surge.
to the surge so that I can
Next
walk
week.
normal.
Yeah, because I saw you kind of walk in with that limp,
Dude, it
Got that-
hurts. I
I
got like
thought-
a nice little old lady limp right now.
I thought you were just swagging, like, what's up?
It is turning into a swag, not on purpose.
I call it the HS, the Huntsville swag.
Well, and I don't
just made
know
that up,
what's
by the way.
making me do it, but I feel like my right foot now is turning out. Like, I feel like subconsciously that brings me relief. It doesn't look attractive when I walk.
Are you
right
35? Yeah.
now. No.
Okay, well then you're okay. So 35. I knew you weren't. That's why I was asking. But 35 is when it all goes downhill.
It's going to turn more down.
Yeah.
Oh.
By the time you hit 40, it's going to be It's going to be inverted.
I
It's going to be like the duck walk, and you can hang out at the duck pond down over by the university.
I could. You're
Yeah.
such a jerk.
All right. Hey, we're going to end it here with the first segment on Spirit Radio. Again, we'll get back to more music and programming. If you'd like to continue on the fun today, we want you to continue on the fun. We've got a great friend that's coming and giving us some awesome updates about what she's up to. You can listen to the show and watch it on social media. It's HelloHuntsvilleTX.com and also the Hello Huntsville YouTube channel. For now, though, we will take a break. We'll go back to music on Spirit. We'll stay on Soch. Stay with us. Let us know you're out there. It's 8:05, and this is Good Morning Huntsville. We'll be back in a moment.
Are you ready for a better way to bank? Join Walker County Federal Credit Union today. As a member, you'll enjoy low-cost loans, no annual fees, and easy online access. We're not just a credit union. We're a community dedicated to your financial success. Experience friendly service tailored for just you. Why wait? Join us online at walkercountyfcu.com or drop by our location at 1802 Normal Park Drive, Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
At Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, we're not just a place where children pass the time. We are not a daycare. We are a child care center focused on the growth, learning, and discovery. Every day, children engage in meaningful activities that build confidence, independence, and a love for learning. From reading and math to social and practical life skills, our students are active participants in their development. Ready to give your child something more? Visit tomorrowspromise.info and discover what makes our school different. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Education you can trust.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp, Media and Community Outreach Minister here at First Baptist Church, Huntsville. Let me ask you, when's the last time you felt real hope? Maybe it's been a while since you've been to church, or maybe you've never felt connected to a church at all. Well, friends, that's okay. Here at First Baptist, we're a harbor of hope, and we welcome everyone just as they are. We have programs throughout the week for all ages to come together, ask questions, grow in faith, and find the hope that only Jesus Christ can bring. Whether you're looking for a fresh start or a community to call home, we'd love for you to join us. Come experience something real. For more information, visit fbchuntsville.org. First Baptist Church Huntsville, a harbor of hope.
In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside. Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Hey friend, Rob Hipp here for Elliott's Jewelers. The new year is here, and what a better way to start out the new year than celebrating the moments that matter the most. And you can do that with Elliott's Jewelers here in Huntsville. Whether it's an engagement, an anniversary, a birthday, or maybe just a fresh start, Elliott hand selects every diamond, and he creates meaningful pieces that are designed just for you. There's no crowded showroom, no pressure, just personal attention and jewelry that tells your story. So again, start the new year with something timeless. It's Elliott's Jewelers here in Huntsville by appointment only. Book online at elliotsjewelers.com. The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Faith has a new frequency. The Spirit of Huntsville. KHSP-LP, Huntsville, Texas. Spirit 94.3.
Back at it here on Good Morning. Good morning, Taylor.
Good morning.
TC.
I matched
Sailor
my
Jet.
McDonald's cup today.
You should have your own
No one
brand.
can see your pants.
Yeah.
The pants is what makes it.
I'm a McDonald's cup.
Yeah. It matches your McDonald's. Yes, it does, Taylor.
I feel like you tune me out,
Your
Rob.
pants.
Like I have conversations with you and you just...
Yeah.
That's what I said is I match my McDonald's cup. And then after you're like, you match your cup.
Poor Darkess is here, and you know what? Taylor, do you want to have a quick, like, hey, how you doing, Darkess, while I adjust the camera real quick?
Yes. I am so excited you're here.
Thank you. Most people are not excited about bookkeeping, so thank you very much. I hope I can make it exciting.
Well, as somebody that's in lending, people normally don't come to us whenever everything is going great. Or so I feel like people come to you and they're like, hey, I need help.
Yeah.
And I feel like takes a special type of person to take somebody in those times. So what does management entail?
Taylor's just digging right into it.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah. So we are 21 Management Bookkeeping. We are a fractional bookkeeping firm. Sometimes people don't understand what that means. So fractional basically just means it's not full-time in an office. There's this big misunderstanding with businesses, especially older, more mature businesses. They sometimes think that they have to have a full-time person sitting in their office doing their books all the time. And that's with technology these days, that's not true anymore. It's just antiquated processes. And so the good thing is that, you can have all all of your information in the cloud, and it's all done online. So it's very easy for me as their bookkeeper to keep track of things, and also have them be able to see their information and their numbers and things like that in real time and make decisions in real time. So
and because you're not in-house, you're unbiased. So you're seeing things with a clearer set of eyes. That's another word for unbiased that is totally gone. But like, you don't have a dog in the fight. Like you want all your businesses and help to be successful and help them out, and everybody to get paid on time, but you're not in it. So people don't get to call you and be like, well, why is this paycheck not right? Not my problem.
Right. And also, there's no overhead cost, which a lot of times when you have someone in the office, there's salaries, there's benefits, there's an office, furniture, all of those things that business owners don't have to worry about with the fractional bookkeeper. So
that's a good.
Awesome.
Pretty, yeah.
Well, Darkess, thank you for being here and hanging out. So when we go to like the table view, I'm still working on some adjustments here. There you go. So say, hey, everybody, there's Darkess Miller. I know we kind of dug in. We previewed the business. We're going to go back to that in a moment. And thank you, Taylor. Taylor does a great job. I pay her big money to be here.
Smiles. We pay everybody in smiles in here.
But Darkess, let us know just a little bit about you too. I know that you've been in this area for some time. You've got some children here, and the Lord has just richly blessed you and your family. So let us know a little bit about just kind of your journey here to this area, if you don't mind.
Yeah, for sure. My husband and I got married very, very young. I was 17. He was 21 months out of high school. And so,
smart, by the way. If there's any young people listening, do that.
Love is love.
It was. We became different people, but fortunately, we did it together. And we had to kind of work through those things. And honestly, I feel like the different people that we became, we fell back in love with the new people that we became.
That's cool.
As a romanticist, I'm like, keep going. I love it.
I was telling Rob earlier that we started off, and I was 17 and I wanted a baby for sure. And so within 2 years I had a baby, and then I was like, wait a minute, I got to go to school. Like I got to do something with my life. And so, we waited a little bit longer to have the second one, but yeah, now we've been married for 35 years, 36 this year.
Congratulations.
We have a 32-year-old, 33-year-old son. I don't know, 34, something like that.
You have a child.
I have a child and 2 children, actually, and a daughter. And now we have a granddaughter and another one on the way, and hopefully another one on the way soon.
Wow.
Okay, so
yeah.
Do you like your grandkids more than your kids? Because I have this conversation with my dad all the time. I'm like, you love my daughter. He was like, the best thing is I get all of the perks. And then I just go bloop and send it back. And I'm like, but like he'll text me. He takes her lunch at least once a week, maybe twice a week. And I'm like, you don't even text me. Yeah. And he's like, well, she's my favorite kid. And I'm like, that's so messed up. So now I'm always like, is that like that for everybody?
So
did you just cut me off?
No, we always say this. We have a favorite son, we have a favorite daughter, and we have a favorite granddaughter.
Okay.
Now we're about to have another granddaughter, so we got to figure something out there.
Younger granddaughter,
and another one. Yeah, we have another one on the way. But I can say that the feeling is definitely that the love that you have for a grandchild is just something I did not expect. I mean, I knew I was going to love her, but when you see your own child in that baby, and it's almost like you're reliving that love that you have, and now you have more time to spend on it. Now you have more time to snuggle with that baby. You're not worrying about working or what you're going to do. You know what I mean? Like you're in a different stage in your life, and that baby is like, you stop everything. Like when our little Sadie comes over, we stop our lives, and it is all about Sadie. And we couldn't do that when our kids were younger. So.
Right.
The best part about that too is like when you love the grandchild, but there's a time to where it's like, here you go.
Yeah.
And you don't have,
you get to stay in love. Okay. Now you're getting cranky. Go back.
Yeah. Right.
Darkess, that's one reason I always love just to ask people a little bit about them, because there are It's, we're here. We're going to talk about 21 Management Bookkeeping. I know you already alluded to a little bit of that, obviously. That's what we're talking about today, and we're going to highlight some really good things. But I want our audience to know the people behind the business.
Yeah.
These are hardworking people, just like you and me, just like Taylor. We all have a life outside of what we do, but what we do in that life also shapes our professional and our business life. And Darkess, I've just enjoyed getting to know you over these past few years. You're also one of our Ethical Business Directory members, which upholds a code of ethics of doing what's right, saying what you're going to, doing what you say that you're going to do. And you guys do that with your business. Maybe just kind of highlight the journey. How did you get into what you do? What was that one thing? Like Taylor,
Yeah, like I feel like people don't wake up and like, I want to do bookkeeping.
Yeah.
So there was some.
No.
there
I
was-
mean,
Maybe I feel like that's not something I love.
No.
That's a good.
Yeah. So there's something that happened that you're like, I need to do this. Maybe take us down that journey.
Yeah. So my education is in accounting. And so I kind of already had that little itch for numbers anyway from the time I realized numbers were kind of cool. But my career kind of went a different direction. I got connected in the marketing world, and I worked in that marketing world and, advanced and had lots of fun doing that. And I was managing projects and, really had very, important clients and, really got a lot of good experience in that field. But, as we were talking about our grandkids and just our kids, I started to feel this feeling of, I feel like I'm just servicing these big corporations, and I'm not doing anything for people that I love and I see struggling. And so I started to help people with their small businesses, with their books, and just because I knew how to do it and I could. Mm-hmm. And so when I started to work with small businesses, I really started to feel this sense of they had this sense of appreciation and just almost like, you are helping my dream come true.
I tell that, and that's what I love about my job. I love like when people come in and I'm like, let me help you make this dream happen.
Absolutely. Yeah. It doesn't feel like bookkeeping could help your dream come true, but the reality is, I heard the other day that 83% of small businesses fail because of poor finances. And that is just staggering to me, because the first thing I thought of was that is 83% of people's dreams are shattered. And all because they don't know, they're overwhelmed. They just don't, they don't want to do bookkeeping. Nobody goes into their business saying, I can't wait to spend 500 plus hours on on bookkeeping. They don't. They
and
just
everybody
don't.
goes, oh, well, I'll just use Excel. I'll just use QuickBooks. Yes.
Right.
That's great. But having somebody who knows what they're doing and can explain. So I think that's something I come across too sometimes, is people are like, I do this, but I don't know why I do this. Mm-hmm. And you seem like a really nice person. And I'm like, I don't know if it's, I'm like, I kind of enjoy talking to you.
Taylor just wants to start her own business now, so you can just do books for her.
Yeah. Don't be crazy. How do you feel about dogs? No.
I can help you.
But, you don't know what you don't know. And having somebody to sit down and have like a kind, we like seeing people be successful. You like people, like, you're not going in to discredit or discourage anybody, but to help build that. I'm like, you're like a little fairy godmother with your little pink and everything.
I like this. Yeah. New marketing ideas.
Yeah. There we go.
Well, Darkess, maybe highlight some of what you offer. I know because, and I want people to hear this, because you're thinking, someone out there today, maybe, just bookkeeping, but how can this help me? We want to make this fun today because you enjoy what you do. There's passion behind what you do. And you can make something that is typically maybe this mundane task to a business owner a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. I think the thing that gets my clients most excited is the fact that we can work throughout the year to get them to a place where they understand new tax deductions, where they have been missing tax deductions, where they can save money, where they have been spending money that they don't need to spend, things like that. That gets them excited because that means that they can use that money elsewhere, or they don't have to put as much money in the IRS's pocket that they have been in the past. So that's one of the things. The other thing is just understanding that they don't have to stress about it anymore. That, you know, I'm there to walk with them and help them to get out of this mess, and relieve that stress and give them back their time.
Yeah.
Because the reality is that, like I said, they don't want to spend 500 plus hours a year working on books. What they want to do is build their dream.
Right. And or spend time with their kids.
Exactly.
Spend time with their grandkids. Like, and
Exactly.
enjoy people. Like, I'm like, God, man. I'm like, I kind of do want to start a business. Like, what can I do? So you do taxes? No. So,
I
but you
don't do
tax
taxes.
prep?
So I basically do bookkeeping for businesses throughout the year so that when tax time comes, they're not throwing a box
Of
shoebox
receipts.
of receipts at their CPA.
You
which,
were
by the
calling
way,
out some folks right now that I can think of owning businesses that have shoe boxes
Yeah.
full of receipts.
I promise you, they're not their CPA's favorite client for sure. But whenever they can say, "Oh, here's my balance sheet for the year, and here's my profit and loss for the year," that we're in tax season right now, and I can't tell you how many CPAs have said, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much for helping this client out," because they had been previously throwing shoe boxes at them, or statements, and they don't understand what they really need to give them, but they just throw them everything.
And as a lender, like I do business lending, so hearing that you're like, most people come to me and they're like, "Well, I don't have that," and I'm like,
Yes.
"Well, I'm not equipped to set up to be like help you with these balance sheets, not help you with these income statements, not help you with these profit and loss. That's not what my job entails."
Yes.
And I'm like, I would love to be able to like, okay, this is what I need. Send it to your person, and they'll send it to me. Like,
Yeah.
you are helping them grow more than just bookkeeping. Like,
Yes.
having your life together for lendability. It's like, do you want to grow or do you want to stay where you're at?
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's okay.
And a lot of times small businesses will start out, a husband and a wife, and the wife will do the books and the husband's out doing the
work.
service work or whatever. And that's all fine and dandy at first, and they can get through the first couple of years, but then they get to a point where they're growing and they don't know where they can benefit now, or they don't know where they're really spending their money. They're just kind of, maybe they have QuickBooks, but they don't understand how to run QuickBooks. And so they're making some decisions that are not educated decisions on
QuickBooks is confusing. I know
I
they're trying to
love
make
QuickBooks,
it.
but-
I know they're trying to make it simpler, but like QuickBooks, I tried to do it with my home.
Yeah.
My little home finances. I'm back on Excel because I like what I like. I know what I know, and I'm like,
you can build your own formula.
Yes.
You don't have to go. But a lot of times what happens with these small businesses that are husband and wife teams, they're great teams, but they're together 24/7, and the wife is handling this stressful thing that the husband needs them to do, and they don't really know what they're doing, and it causes, sometimes marital problems. And so we don't get too deep into that,
No,
but my
finances
point is
are a
is
huge
that
issue.
It
when
is
it comes, and then,
really, really important.
And if you're both relying on one business being successful, that's a lot of stress.
Exactly. And that's usually the case.
Yeah.
Gross.
Well, again, Darkess Miller joining us from 21 Management Bookkeeping. We want to encourage you, go to our website, by the way, 21-management.com, 21-management.com. You can also follow her on Facebook. We'll post those social media links a little bit later. Somebody out there may be watching or listening right now live. They may be watching or listening later because all of these shows obviously are archived. They go on social media. Who would be that ideal client for you? Somebody saying, "Man, I really need her, but can she help me?" Who is that person for you?
Anybody that needs help.
Perfect.
Anybody that needs help. And sometimes they may not know they need help, but once they get into and start asking questions, they're like, once they go to their CPA at the end of the year, then they're like, "Oh, we need help."
Deer in the headlights.
And so, I just think that anyone that feels overwhelmed and really doesn't like doing their own books, that's who I want to help.
I would assume too that you work with nonprofits. Maybe there's a nonprofit organization. Do you help out nonprofits?
I can.
Also?
Yes, I can. One of the things too that I do is I work with the CPAs directly, so throughout the year, so we can do some planning throughout the year. So it's not just
You're paying taxes at the very end,
right? We make a plan, and also if we can find other areas to to find new deductions, we can do that too. But I was going to say something else, and I lost my train of thought here.
That's all right. It's my brain waves flowing to you because
Squirrel or cat.
Yeah, here at this studio, it's cats. That's why we got the shutters, because they're literally Dr. Cole's cats would always walk by over here. We miss those cats.
my gosh.
Yeah.
People like me can be mid heavy thought and be like,
cat.
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
cat. So are your services a la carte? Do you have,
That's where I was going.
Yeah,
Great
I
question.
can see.
Yes, we're on the same wavelength here,
got
you and
this.
I.
You may
so,
go.
I'm enjoying this. I'm getting a vacation over here today.
Yes, all of my clients will only pay for the services that they need. Some need just a cleanup. Some of them are running okay, and they just want me to clean up their books because they know they've made a bunch of mistakes, and I can go in and clean those up. Some of them need like a catch up. Right now, we're dealing with a lot of catch ups because people are like, oh shoot, I need to get my taxes in. I need to catch up for the last 6 months or the last year. So cleanups and catch ups, monthly services. I can help with payroll. I had it on my mind here. Accounts payable, accounts receivable, all of those things that would normally go into running a business from a financial standpoint, I can help with. And if they just want, a lot of times these small businesses, they'll want me to do everything except for their accounts receivable because they are the ones with the relationship with their customers and they create the invoices, and then they want to be the one to call the customer for those invoices. So a lot of times that's what happens is I just do everything else and reconcile things and get everything and send them their reports at the end of the month, and then I just charge them a monthly fee. And it's really just dependent upon how many transactions they have, like what they actually need. So I won't charge a huge fee to everybody.
So is it like a monthly program, or is it like a services? Like how does
it's services designed by month?
Okay.
Yes, designed by month. So we'll do like an initial. This is what I need. Okay, I can offer this, and this. Do you want me to take this on? Sometimes they'll take their own stuff on. I have one client, she wants to do her own sales tax. Okay, sure, do your own sales tax. And so
Sounds great.
I check that off. I don't have to do that, and then we come up with a plan of, okay, this is what I need every month. And I have certain things that I do that even if they don't ask me for it, like reconciling, I want to make sure I do the reconciling because that's obviously
a big deal.
And also I provide them their financial reports at the end of the month so they always know where they are. So we'll come up with a plan.
I was thinking a phrase back in the late 90s was, you better recognize, but in business it's, you better reconcile.
That needs to be on a shirt.
I was trying to fit in real quick.
did really
I need to get that
I
on
felt
my
lonely.
shirt. I almost wore my shirt today that said, minding my own small business.
Oh, I love that.
I couldn't find it.
I'm going to make you one. We're going to make you one that says, you better reconcile.
Someday we're gonna have.
I want it.
We're gonna have a wall of shirts back there at some point. So say we go to the website, and I call. Am I talking to you? Do you have a
ma'am.
staff? What does that look like?
So I do have a couple of staff that help me out on a case-by-case basis, if it gets too busy or whatever. But I try... Seasons. I try to stay very connected. That's the whole point. There are big firms, big and small accounting firms, CPA firms that will do bookkeeping, and they'll kind of automate things and, keep your books as basic for basic needs. I really pride myself on, staying connected, watching the transactions, making sure that we're recognizing anything that could be potential flags or be potential savings.
Using them for personal purposes?
Exactly. And
We see that a
talking with
lot.
them and talking with the clients. I try to keep a very open communication. All my clients have my cell phone number. They can call me. That's the only number that is everywhere on my cards.
That's
everywhere.
awesome.
Yeah. So they can call me, email me, text me anytime.
I can't wait
that
to
they
text you in the
want.
morning and be like, "Hi, I have a question."
Well, I'm
Blocked.
early.
Oh, well,
So-
early for me is like 7.
Yeah, I'll be
7:50.
Yeah.
But yeah, I try to be very personal and make sure that I am giving them the attention because I just, like I said, I feel like this is their dream. I want to make sure that I do everything I can to help them with their dream. I had a client the other day that said I see that he's getting excited about it, and they're recognizing that they have some things that they don't know that they don't know.
And you don't know until you're drowning. And then you're like,
until
"Oh
you're
no,
drowning.
I accidentally went swimming."
Exactly. I'm wet. What's going on? All
Yeah.
right.
She knows what I'm talking about, bro. I feel like people get so laser focused, and they are. Especially, it takes a certain type. When I say it takes a certain type, majority are a very specific type of person who start a business and become very successful, very
it's so time consuming. They get so laser focused, and then they just kind of miss what else is going on.
Don't point at me because I'm definitely not laser focused.
I feel like all you do is work.
Yeah, it's what we do. Darkess is a worker. I can tell. Darkess is a go-getter.
I am. I'm all about getting it done, but I'm
also talking to you, but I can't point at you because we're not there yet. But you don't get to see all the things. Like I said, you get your little blinders on, especially when I work, working for a business. You have blinders on because you don't get the whole picture. You're an outside point of view who sees the whole picture.
Right. Yeah. This client that I was meeting with the other day, he said it perfectly. He was like, I feel like this is an investment into my future, into building my business. And I was like, you are absolutely right. Because
exactly
we're about to do some big things here.
Like, you better reconcile.
You better reconcile because
we're going to see you with that slogan.
I know. I think I might. I want the shirt for sure.
Well, Darkess, it's obvious whenever you meet people who are passionate about what they do. Taylor's passionate about what she does. You know that when you meet her. Darkess, you're the same way in what you do with bookkeeping. You make it into something that could just be this, here's another tedious thing that a business owner has to do, and you make it fun because people get to see the end result.
Exactly.
And they get to see that every year when they go. And I think it's so important. I wanted to mention this to anybody out there. If you've got a nonprofit, if you have a business, whatever. I had an IT company. I was blessed to have that IT company for 14 years. We sold it in 2018. And guess what? I got one of those little dings, that just a random publisher's clearinghouse, but the opposite version to where the IRS wants to do an audit. And it's one of those random things that nothing we did. It turned into an 11-month audit.
Wow.
And luckily, and this was in Georgetown. If I was here and I would have known you, then would have used you, obviously. But this was in Georgetown at the time. We had a really great bookkeeper. And so when this came in, and we had a good CPA too. So when this came in, everybody got together. And they all just kind of laughed, and they said, this ought to be fun. And they said, because your records are impeccable.
Yeah.
And they said, here, and I wasn't even worried after that because I knew that I had the right people.
Right.
We go through 11 months of back and forth, and then all of a sudden one day I get this big old huge banker's box back at my front door of my home with a letter on top that says, we have finished your audit. Everything is okay. After 11
Amen.
That's why it's important, though,
Yes.
that you have someone like Darkess, like you. Maybe expand just a little bit briefly on the importance of those records for something like an audit that could come. I know that's more on the CPA side, but you're on the front end of that, helping people keep their books up to date.
Absolutely, and it is definitely something that the IRS is going to look at if you ever have an audit. And I know people will kind of approach this like, I'm just a little.
It's a tomorrow problem.
Yeah, but it happens. It definitely
happens randomly. Like to me, I didn't expect it to happen.
Yeah, I heard on the radio the other day. I don't remember what it was, but they were saying like that this is the year the IRS is going to choose like a lot more random businesses to audit. Like that. Why are you saying yes to that, Rob?
I'm over here saying yes, and then Taylor, like I kind of noticed a growl. She's like,
I'm like, I don't want to start a business anymore. I got audited on the personal side.
You did?
I did.
Yeah.
you better reconcile. That's for sure.
So
joke's on you guys. I was like, find the problem. I'm with you. What? There's a problem? What?
I paid too much? What?
That's not what had happened. Unfortunately, that was what I was going for.
But you're right, though. I mean, it's so important that no matter what you do, you keep those records. Like even for us with the station, although we're not required with our LPFM license, like a regular commercial radio station, I keep a log of things that, like yesterday, the tower guys came. And so I kept a log of what they did, what they talked about.
Yeah.
Because if somebody ever comes over here, I want to be able to say, here's what we're doing.
Right.
Same way in your business with bookkeeping. You need to have something that says, here's what you're doing. And I don't think a lot of people may even realize when it comes time to sell a business, those books are so important. Because anybody who's interested in buying your business, they're going to want to see tax returns and they're going to want to see the books.
And not just this year. Like they want to see a history of profit that's been happening.
Preferably the last 5 years.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we had to
allegedly from.
We did 3. We did 3 on our IT company, but we went the extra mile and gave them 5.
Yeah.
Just to show the growth over those 5 years.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So
yeah.
that's why we need you. We need Darkess.
And so this is.
I'm going to try and spin this in a positive way. The realistic things. So my office always jokes, if I were to get hit by a bus tomorrow, like
No. If you were going to be hit, if you got hit yesterday, don't ever speak that into the future. That's my number one pet peeve.
Oh my God.
You go backwards. And
if I got hit by a bus yesterday.
Yes. Thank you. Because I don't want you
That's a
getting
good
hit.
point.
Yeah. I was like,
just speak it in the past, because the past has already happened. The future ain't here yet, girl. You better start. You better reconcile quick.
Okay, if I was to get hit by a bus yesterday, would the credit union still be successful? Like, would it miss a beat?
Yeah.
You're in a situation where it doesn't matter who is in what chair, your business is still going to be successful. You've got everything laid out that the next person to get step in is stepping into something clean. And that, peace of mind, you can't put a price on.
That's
And I
right.
feel like as a business owner, you've got a lot of other things to worry about.
That's right.
And I'm like, you're saving. I love the way that guy said that. And I wish I could quote him on that. Like, that was beautiful. Like, it is an investment in your future, in your business.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I also feel like you are giving people back their time in a way that people don't. I feel like a majority of business owners that I see is this is their whole life.
Oh, it is.
And
Absolutely.
it is their personality, which there's nothing wrong with that. Dogs are my personality. Like, their business is their personality. And it's like, you're giving them time to enjoy the perks of actually owning a business instead of
The headache of
the
owning
headache
a
of,
business.
okay, we
right.
get 500 hours of doing paperwork, or we get 500 hours of quality time
With the favorite grandbaby.
with
Yeah.
the not favorite, the favorite family
Grandbaby.
member. Yeah.
Grandbaby.
Well, Darkess, I know we've got just a few more moments. I know you got to get rolling. You're going to the SBDC today. Happy National SBDC Day. Are you meeting with Kim today?
Kim,
Yeah,
She's
well,
very nice.
I am.
Kim's good.
Yeah.
Kim McLaren over there does great work. Well, maybe
She's
just
my friend.
anything else that maybe was on your mind this morning. I know we've covered a lot, and it was funny because as you came in, you're like, hey, I'm kind of worried about this. It's just kind of dry. I was like, we're going to make it fun. We've made it really fun.
Nobody says, "Oh, yay, let's talk about bookkeeping." And so, yeah, definitely.
I want to talk about it all the time now because it's been such a joy having you here because I don't have to talk as much. This is great.
Well, because people don't come to me normally whenever their things are going great. So it's like,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Lending is a fun situation. So I'm like, I want to work with you. I need some of my businesses to come find you so that we can
There you
work
go.
together.
Yeah, absolutely. Recommend them. Send them over.
You got business cards?
Girl.
Girl, it came from marketing. What do you think? You think
Do you
I
have
got
two business cards?
I have business cards and pins.
I
with
will take
flowers.
all of the pins. I am a big fan of pins.
So my little motto for my company is we manage your book so you can grow your biz. And so I have little pins with flowers on them so that
Nice.
That sticks in your mind. I'm a marketing girl too.
Perfect. Yeah. Well, Darkess, again, I appreciate you being here. Maybe just any last comments before we go to it. Thank you so much. This has been so fun. And thank you. When folks like Darkess come on, and we have Walker County Federal as our foundation support, but we still need a little boost here and there to kind of keep some extra things going. Yeah. And Darkess is here today, and I want folks, when they see people like Darkess on this show, utilize the services that these folks are offering, because you're not only just stimulating the local economy, you're helping out a family. And I know you do incredible work. So maybe just any final comments today.
Yeah, thank you very much. So with fractional bookkeeping, like I said, things are done properly, and your business owners kind of regain their time and their energy and things like that, and get the time to really do what they love. So I call it the bookkeeping upgrade. Because they get their time back, they get their love back, they get their energy back, and they get to do the things that they really love. So that's what I really look to do every day, is to give those people that back. Usually when I encounter new business owners, especially our first visits, they're very stressed out, and
Like some hair missing.
they're kind of at their
Don't
wits'
look at me.
end and feeling pretty inadequate. And it just does my heart such good to be able to give them a solution and to give them a way to fix things and to help them through that. And I love to see those clients come back and go, "Oh, thank you." And I, didn't, and a lot of times they didn't know that they were in as much trouble as they were in. And so just to give them that relief is why I'm doing this.
And you can make
This
a
is why I'm-
successful, thriving business more.
Absolutely.
Like that's what I'm like. You don't have to be you can have a thriving business and just come in and be like, just come do a pulse check. Like,
Yeah.
do a pulse check on my business. Where am I doing this? Where am I doing that? Like, that's a great, like, knowing that you're not locked into, a 1-year contract. Like, that's a big
absolutely.
deal. Like,
Yeah. There's no kind of contracts or anything. It's literally just, what do you need? Let's figure it out. Let's make a plan. I can do this for you on a monthly basis, or I can fix your stuff right now, and you come back to me in a year and say, I messed it up again, fix it again. I don't know, whatever. So,
Awesome.
but yeah, that's where I'm at. Like, my heart just really wants to be with people that are building a dream and helping them to not lose that, because 83% of them do. And I know that just breaks my heart.
One final thing, talking about the heart that I want to mention. We won't go into details. I know you got to get rolling. But we have CASA on our program once a month, and we appreciate all that CASA does, court-appointed special advocates. And Miss Darkess she is with CASA as a volunteer, helping children through difficult situations as an advocate. And so there's the heart right there of such a wonderful person that's not only working hard in her business, but also working hard to make a difference in the lives of children. So I just wanted to say thank you for that, and maybe just a quick plug for CASA, because I know that you're very passionate about helping those children and what you do there.
Oh, absolutely. It changed my life. When I came to Huntsville, that was the first thing that I saw was a big sign that said, become a CASA. And I'm like, what's a CASA?
You're like, become a house.
I know, a house? Okay. But man, when I walked into that door and I met those ladies in there and a couple guys that were in there, but they just had such a great heart, and they loved those kids, and they still love those kids. And that's what I love about it. We go in there, and as advocates, they are always telling us how much they appreciate us. The group there in the office, always about how much they appreciate us. But really, the gift is seeing those kids and seeing those kids. My kids actually are going to be placed back with their mom that has made an amazing journey of recovery over the last 2 years since I've been on the case. And I also got to connect with her. I also got to love on her and help her and support her through her journey. I'm an advocate for the kids, and that will always be my number one role. But the fact that I also got to support her and love on her and give her resources and help her, that was just like icing on the cake, that I got. And now I get to see them all together and happy. I mean, it's making me teary.
I know.
Just thinking about
I
it,
love seeing you get passionate. It's making me cry.
I'm a passionate person, girl.
I couldn't tell.
You better reconcile.
You better reconcile.
As I cry. It's fine.
But yeah, that's definitely such a gift, and I love that I have been able to be a part of that
Awesome.
organization.
Well, Darkess, we appreciate you. Hey, in Huntsville, we tell people we love you. We appreciate all that you do. That's it right
so
there.
So I've been having my head.
Check it out.
Like
the pink and
revolves.
the pink and the orange, it actually kind of flows today.
We're like a sunrise.
So, well, again, final charge to everyone watching and listening. Go to 21-management.com, and you can find out more information. Also, follow her on Facebook. Darkess, thanks for hanging out. What a fun day today to have you. And you thought it's just going to be 15 minutes. I was like, we never go 15 minutes.
One thing about us is we could talk.
We keep rolling. So
Thank y'all for helping me to make it exciting.
You bet. All right, we're going to take a break. Taylor and I have a few last things to talk about when we come back. How about the top 5 signs you're still recovering from St. Patrick's Day? The top 5 National Awkward Moment Day.
I win.
Maybe hitting way too close. The top 5 signs you might be losing it just a little. I wanted to make it a top 5 day today.
I can feel that.
And look at this one. You're going to love it. The top 5 things your dog 100% believes.
100%. Okay.
When we come back, stay with us. This is Good Morning Huntsville, brought to you by Walker County Federal Credit Union, your full-service community credit union serving Walker County since 1957, and also our friends at 21 Management Bookkeeping, Miss Darkess Miller. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us. This is Good Morning Huntsville.
ready for a better way to bank? Join Walker County Federal Credit Union today. As a member, you'll enjoy low-cost loans, no annual fees, and easy online access. We're not just a credit union. We're a community dedicated to your financial success. Experience friendly service tailored for just you. Why wait? Join us online at walkercountyfcu.com or drop by our location at 1802 Normal Park Drive, Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Since 2010, the Oak Ridge Disciple House has helped men break free from addiction, not with quick fixes, but lasting change through Jesus Christ. They've celebrated 167 graduates at Oak Ridge and 138 more at Interfaith with an 80% success rate. That's compared to just 5% in most secular programs. The fact is, Jesus works. And now, celebrating 15 years, they're building their third house in Tennessee and just launched a women's program, Restoration Ranch in Texas. It's all for God's glory. And here's the heart of it. They never turn anyone away for lack of money. In fact, 95% of families receive scholarships. As one person put it, don't talk about it, be about it. Every penny counts. Donate today at oakridgedisciplehouse.com and help change a life forever. The Oak Ridge Disciple House. Online at oakridgedisciplehouse.com. Real recovery, real hope.
At Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, we're not just a place where children pass the time. We are not a daycare. We are a child care center focused on the growth, learning, and discovery. Every day, children engage in meaningful activities that build confidence, independence, and a love for learning. From reading and math to social and practical life skills, our students are active participants in their development. Ready to give your child something more? Visit tomorrowspromise.info and discover what makes our school different. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Education you can trust.
Hey friend, Rob Hipp here for Elliott's Jewelers. The new year is here, and what a better way to start out the new year than celebrating the moments that matter the most. And you can do that with Elliott's Jewelers here in Huntsville. Whether it's an engagement, an anniversary, a birthday, or maybe just a fresh start, Elliott hand selects every diamond, and he creates meaningful pieces that are designed just for you. There's no crowded showroom, no pressure, just personal attention and jewelry that tells your story. So again, start the new year with something timeless. It's Elliott's Jewelers here in Huntsville by appointment only. Book online at elliotsjewelers.com. The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas. Hey friends, this is Rob Hipp, and I'm here to talk about a true expert in the real estate world. Let me introduce you to my good friend, Terry Coleman of the Coleman Realty Group.
With 33 years in the business, I've dedicated my life to making your real estate dreams come true. Specializing in residential properties, I serve Walker and Montgomery counties, from Spring to Trinity and areas all around.
They call her your next door agent, and here's why.
I'm not just here to help you find a home or lease a property. I'm here to build lifelong relationships. Whether it's residential or commercial, farm or ranch listings, there's something for everyone.
Now you might wonder, what sets Terry apart from other real estate agents? Well, it's simple. She goes above and beyond for her clients, like the time she surprised a family from California with a fully decorated Christmas tree and gifts when they returned from closing. You shouldn't have to compromise on the joys of home during life-changing moments. So, if you're ready to make your real estate dreams come true, here's what you need to do.
Visit my website at myrealtorterry.com and let's make those dreams a reality.
That's Terry Coleman, your expert in all things real estate.
I'm Terry Coleman, your next door agent, and I can't wait to help you open the door to your new life.
Hey, welcome back at it. Just forget it.
Just give up. Hey,
forget
this
it.
is a really catchy song.
Hey, everybody, it's time to go. It's good morning, Huntsville. Now you better reconcile the flow. Oh,
Okay,
Oh.
okay, DJ.
oh, don't sing. Oh. Yo, back in the day, I used to freestyle. Come and sit at my table for a while. Maybe you got an old friend named Kyle.
That was really good.
No, it wasn't.
Until you said Kyle.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to think what
Did
rap.
you really used to freestyle?
Yes.
I was like, that was actually.
I actually have raps recorded that somewhere deep in the archives.
Oh my gosh, I feel like they
Yo,
should not be deep. I
On
think
my
they should.
space, I spend every day sending
you were-
love messages to all the crazy lady. That was one of my songs.
So you were programming
Then
and
rapping.
coding and rapping at the same time.
Yeah.
What an interesting soul you are.
Yeah, it was good back in the day. And
On
Bridget's-
the MySpace.
my beautiful wife, she said, "Don't call me Bride anymore." So, because it's just she doesn't. So it's my beautiful wife.
Mm-hmm.
Her brother and I, we used to have some freestyle battles late at night. We would like literally put on the beat, and we would just go off.
Go
what you
hard
talking
on the
about?
beats.
Oh, we were rolling. In fact, a friend of mine said, "Man, you ought to enter some of these contests." I was like, "Dude, I ain't doing it."
Am I sitting over here with B Money over there?
our
money?
Our dog, man.
Okay.
Anyways, I don't know what my nickname was.
I was like,
All right, welcome back. This is brought to you by Walker County Federal Credit Union. Not the rapping part, but your full-service community credit union serving Walker County.
since 1957.
That's right.
I am not going to rap for you.
And by the way, there's a couple of people over there that are in the running for.
Yes.
And I made 2 votes this morning.
Did you?
Don't you tell somebody that's in that office, because I voted for somebody that's in this room twice.
Is it me?
You didn't know that you
I didn't know I'm nominated for anything.
Best lender.
Am I really?
Taylor. I filled in your name, dude. You were on the ballot. Come on, man.
I didn't know that.
Yes, on the best of the
People
item
like me?
reader's choice. Well, one. I mean, I wrote your name.
I'll
man.
take that.
Yeah.
You mean a lot to me.
You
so
gotta vote.
I gotta vote.
So vote Taylor Chandler. Sorry, other people in the office. It's just because I get to hang out
other
with
people.
It's because I get. You ought to come up with like your own brand, like TC.
TC. There's another TC in my office.
Oh, there is.
Yeah. So
Wait. No, there's a TW.
TC Terry Carter. She's
Ah.
one of our tellers.
See, your boss has the cool one. They're like, "What up?" I'm gonna. Do you think?
T-Dog.
No, I'm gonna be like,
But
"What?"
everybody does call her T-Dog.
No, but I'm gonna be like, "What up, T-Dub?" Because T-Dub just sounds kind of legit.
Yeah.
Like T-Dog's kind of overplayed.
Well, T-Dub.
You
Well,
think she'd be cool with that if I went like, "What up, T-Dub?"
I think she's cool with just about anything. She kind of just accepts. So I intentionally say things like I told her she would talk about yesterday, St. Patrick's Day. Monday was like, oh, if I get pinched, I'm gonna claim workers' comp, and she goes, well, I don't know if I could say what she said. She was like, no, you won't. I was like, wait a second, never mind.
No, you won't.
But she was like, no.
Well, this does segue into the top 5 signs you're still recovering from St. Patrick's Day.
I celebrated St. Patrick's Day.
You woke up and your house is Green. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You found a 4-leaf clover in your sock. Like, how would that
I
happen?
did not.
You were running through the field. Did you know that there's only one 4-leaf clover per 10,000 3-leaf clovers?
I've never found a 4-leaf clover. I've made some.
You have to go through 10,000.
I'm not.
This was a fact. This
I believe
was
you.
Useless information from yesterday. If there are 43 Shamrock shake cups in your living room, then you know.
I don't like them. And continue.
You said top of the morning, unironically, today. This is from our daily prep that we have. It's terrible. And then you get a thank you note.
From the bartender?
Yeah. So from Guinness. All right. If this is you, so today is St. Patrick's Day after pay. Here's the next one. National Awkward Moment Day hits way too close. Ugh. Okay. This is how you know.
If you're awkward?
If it's way too close for you. Waving back at someone who wasn't waving at you. Have you ever done that?
All the time.
You ever done that?
All the time. I'm actually invisible. So, yes, that happens to me all the time.
Do you ever go like out to eat with man friend, and then you're at a place and you see someone that you know, and then you're kind of like, should I wave? And then you look
It was
awkward.
me Sunday with you. And
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like,
Oh, that's
do
right.
I wave?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
no.
Okay.
I did give you a little, no.
Yeah, thanks. Really appreciate that.
Yeah.
What about the hallway left, right, left dance with a stranger? I've done that before at the grocery store.
I am pretty assertive. So I will, like, if we go the same way, I will just,
And you're
I
gonna
will get smaller.
You're going to take charge and just go
Yeah.
for it. I do it all the time at HEB in those aisles. I'm like, I'm doing the shimmy shake. Hey, what up, player? You know,
And then you're like,
yeah.
No, I
And they
don't
don't think it's funny. They get angry sometimes.
people don't like happy. Stay happy.
Saying you too when the waiter says enjoy your meal.
Lainey does that all the time.
I've done that. They'll say like, oh, enjoy your meal. You too.
Yeah.
And then I
Lainey
feel
does
dumb.
that all the time. And then she instantly turns red.
Forgetting someone's name mid-introduction. This is why it's important that you have your significant other with you when you go to events, because you can say, oh, hey, I'd like to introduce you to, here's my wife, Bridget. And then that requires that person to say
their
nice, Bridget, great to meet you. My name is blank. And then in my brain, I'm like, that's their name. And I forgot.
Yes.
Now I know.
Yes.
You ever pulled that one?
No, I don't, because I am like, I'm so sorry. I forgot your name.
You just straight, again, assertive. You just,
I'm just not.
you just tell them what's up. Pulling on a door, pulling on a door that says push. You ever done that?
All the time.
Okay. If you've done all 5, just stay at home today. Don't even go out today.
So yeah, I'm fine. It's going to be a good day for me.
All right, here's a couple of other ones. Top 5 signs you might be losing it. Just a little bit.
I have a doctor that tells me I'm not. So regardless of what's on this list and what hits home, no. Just no, I'm not.
It's called a list, not a lift.
I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best.
I'm trying to think of that guy that I was telling you. It's called a list, not a lift. You can't even talk.
Can't even. I got it's too spitty in my mouth.
You open the fridge and forget why. I have done this at least once a week.
I open my fridge multiple times a day to look what's in it, like it changed in the past 3 minutes. Like if I'm hungry, I will open my fridge, shut it, open it, shut it. It's the same stuff in there. And when I was pregnant, I would put my keys in the fridge because my first thing I did when I get home was to eat. And then I would look for my keys. They were in the fridge.
Did you ever have a Honda or a Kia?
No.
Okay, I was going to say, like, if you owned a Kia, or if you owned a Honda, then you should have said, I should have bought a Kia, but I bought a Honda. It's kind of a joke. Yeah. Anyways, you complain 20 times a day. Apparently, that's normal to you. Do you complain 20 plus times a day? That's how you know if you're losing it, if you complain. Yeah. I've lost it, apparently.
20 times, like all day, or like
I guess
an
just
hour?
20 times in a day. You've complained over 20 times in a day.
I am not losing it today.
You know how
because I spin things like this morning where I'm like, I'm not complaining. I'm just bringing to the attention that this lady is having a great day.
I've realized that as upbeat and cheerful as I am, I complain a lot.
Same.
And I shouldn't be doing that.
I noticed that about you.
I have did I complain?
No, I just felt like, sorry.
Yeah, that's top 5 National Awkward Moment Day right there. You're tired when you wake up and you're more tired at night. I'm tired all the time.
This is feeling like an attack. This list is.
You think so?
It's feeling.
Is it? Do you fall into that? You are tired when you wake up and you're more tired at night?
I'm tired all the time. You're talking to someone who goes to bed at 8:30 and wakes up at 7.
You can't remember where your motivation went. This is a downer list.
This is. I got my motivation. It's right here.
All right, you scroll while eating, and you call it multitasking. I do that during
Oh,
lunch
yeah.
break. I scroll when I eat. So, all right, finally, the number one segment of the top 5 things today as we wrap up in a few moments. This is the one that Taylor has been waiting for.
Mm-hmm.
It is. This is very important. We're even going to put some of that great kind of. Yeah, here we go. This is the top 5 things your dog 100% believes.
100.
Here we go. I don't know why I played that music. Every delivery driver is a personal enemy.
I believe. Yeah, I can see that.
Does your dog go nuts like at the door if someone knocks on it? Like,
No.
but because you train them.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not allowed to react to the door. Now, you open that door, you're going to get a reaction. But if you just knock on the door, you'll see their little ears will go up and they'll do a little side thing. And they're like, say it, say it. I'm like, it's fine. They're like, dang, not that one.
I'm not going to read the next one because it's cliche. This list they sent me of all these things is really not that good today. The second one is cliche. It's a mailman. We're not even going to, because that's like, I'm tired of the mailman. Okay, that's old. That's like 100 years old.
I love the videos and the pictures of like the UPS and Amazon people who like have
That's
the
better.
dogs. That makes me happy.
Like your traditional mailman, though, we need to move past that with
Yeah.
dogs.
They're friendly. They like my mail person for my neighborhood is fantastic.
If your dog believes that if you leave them for 5 minutes, you have abandoned them.
So that is not untrue.
Okay.
So dogs perceive time different. And so
The expert over here.
actually, no, they do. They perceive time different. So I don't know if they think you abandon them, but that's why they're so excited to see you, even if it's been 5 minutes, is because in their mind it's been chunks of time.
If food gets dropped, the dog sees that as a divine blessing, a divine intervention, if you will. Yes.
From the heavens.
Do you think they believe
Oh,
that?
yeah. So for as well trained as my dogs are, if it hits the ground, it's theirs. If it sits on the counter too long, also probably theirs.
I don't understand. You could help me with this since you're the second. Like, Steph Valley's the dog whisperer of Huntsville from Magnolia Kennel. Mm-hmm. We need to come up with one for you. I don't know what it's going to be. It's got to be something about dog training, though.
Okay.
But why do dogs, if you tell them, get away, quit trying to get into my food, and you tell them that 50 times, they continue to come back, and they know that they shouldn't. How do you stop them from doing that? Because my dog, Stella, I love her, but man, she will get right up next to you. She'll put her head on your knee while you eat, and she knows that I'm not giving her anything, but she will continue to do it.
Have you ever given her something?
Yes.
That's why.
So just one time ruins it.
One time. So I put my dogs in a place. In a place, man.
Get in your box.
Well, they have like cots basically. So they like sit and they
Bougie.
they beg on their cots and they'll get like super drooly because they know I never don't share my food, and I am a basketball player and I will fling them food to their cot.
Do you feel that dogs need to eat the all natural refrigerated food, or is it okay just to do the dry food?
I would love to do that. I think probably not the store. So I used to do, like, when my puppies were growing, I would do like half raw, half kibble. I think, oh my God, I'm about to steal somebody's line. Fed is best.
Fed, grass fed?
Fed.
Fed.
Like as long as you were feeding your dog, you're doing okay.
Oh, okay, good.
Like, okay, I would love to spend. I don't cook. I don't eat like that. I'm not gonna let them eat like that.
Dog food's already $50 a bag. I can't get into the bougie stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great idea, but I'm not doing it. And if you are doing it, I'm not yucking your yum. I would do it if I could, but
Every dog that I've
my
had,
dog eats its own poop. Like, I am not worried about
oh yeah,
the taste of his food. Like, they don't care. They actually don't eat the poop, but you get what I'm saying.
one of my dogs. Ooh, yeah. Anyways, long story. That's another show.
Mm-hmm.
All of my dogs have lived very old ages, except my poor Mac, my golden, who I miss. And my little girl, man, it tears me up because she will, when we pray at night, can we pray for Mac?
Oh.
And I'm like, sure. You know, what am I going to say?
No.
You know, we had to put him down many months ago. He was the only dog that I've had that's ever had like a short life. And I mean, he was even 12, but all my dogs have lived to be like 18 to 20. I've been really blessed.
Yeah.
And I feed them Beneful.
Which that's good.
It's not like this high end whatever. But anyways, couple of last ones here. This is the top 5 things your dog 100% believes. The final one is the couch belongs to them, not you.
I have a dog couch and a people couch. So
Are you allowed to sit on the dog couch?
I can sit wherever I want. This is my house. But I say that, and anybody who's been to my house is like, that's a lie. Because when I bought my 2 couches, I was like, this is specifically for the dogs. They're going to be allowed on this one, not on this one. They do whatever they want. I sit wherever I want. I will say, so I have a funny story the other day. So Saturday, Sunday, like I work dogs, every Sunday. And I have my little tug toy. And in my head, I was like, I don't understand. Like, this is so easy with my little tug toy. I don't understand why I don't do it like this more often. Well, as I'm playing, my dog decides to grab the toy, which I wanted him to do, but he like punched forward and he grabbed my fat roll perfectly and just went whack. And I have never been so humbled and so sad. And I was like, that felt personal. So now I have a bite mark here and here, like around my fat roll. And I'm like, that's why I don't hold the toy like that. And I hurt my own feelings. So I was like, okay, from now on, we do it on the side.
These are confessions from Taylor Chandler. It's a new segment coming up here on Good Morning Huntsville.
It's all the boys.
Finally, that's it for that. Those lists weren't that great.
You could do better.
Yeah, I feel like it sucked the energy out of the studio.
Oh, we're losing it.
Why don't next 2 weeks are you going to be back week after next?
Yeah.
How long are you going to be out, though?
Just that day. It's outpatient. I don't really know.
I'm kind of sad for you that you have to go through this.
I mean, I'm excited. I have a bad back where I live in constant pain anyway.
It's terrible at 51 to be going through that.
It really is a struggle. I can't wait.
Did you realize?
I did. I ignored it. But I've always known I was going to have back surgery. So whenever she said it was my hip, I was really confused. And she was like, this pain is from your hip. I was like, no, it's my back. And she was like, I'm a doctor. It's your hip. And I was like, oh, you're right. You are a doctor. But I'm telling so hopefully it works. Hopefully.
Where are you having the procedure at?
Conroe.
Oh, in Conroe? Mm-hmm. Like, what is the one down there? Herman Memorial? Or
no,
whatever?
This is Lake Pain, like something pain management.
Okay. Well, we're going to be praying for you, Taylor. Hopefully, it will. I don't know.
North Lakes pain
That's
management.
one of those things like, hopefully it goes well. It's like, no, it will go well.
The worst thing that happens is there's no change. So,
yeah.
I mean, that's kind of how I look at it.
Yeah. Well, we'll be praying for you. Before we go, really important day today. When I saw this, you were talking and the cat came by and I kind of turned around and went, yes. Because today, oh man, I'm so excited about this. It's National Sloppy Joe Day, and I have not had a good Sloppy Joe in a long time.
Since high school?
Yeah, probably. Doesn't that sound good? A good Sloppy Joe with some pickles on it.
Pickles?
Yes.
It depends on how the Sloppy Joe is. Isn't a Sloppy Joe basically just like a chopped beef sandwich?
It's like ground meat. Yeah, ground meat with, man, my mouth is starting to water because I'm thinking
get through the sentence.
Like ground meat with that really good
Looking
sauce
like dog
on it.
food.
Really good sauce, and I throw pickles on everything.
Okay.
Man, I really need.
Where is a good Sloppy Joe?
I don't
place?
know. I don't know where to get one.
Sloppy Joes.
Nobody. You can't just go to a restaurant and be like, let me get a Sloppy Joe.
Well, they have the plastic container. I'm thinking that you can put in the microwave. It's a Sloppy Joe. I feel like my mom used to make those. I'm going to have to text her and be like, am I making that memory up in my head? Manwiches.
Manwich, that's it. Manwich yes.
Is it a Sloppy Joe?
Yes.
Yeah, Manwich.
What if you walked into a restaurant and be like, yeah, I'd like to get a Sloppy Joe. And then they say, hold please. And then out comes Joe. Oh, this is Joe. I'm pretty sloppy.
I would be off put.
Yeah,
please don't.
Get away, stranger hugger. All right. Hey, well, that'll wrap it up. Taylor, anything else? It's been a fun show today, by the way. Yeah. What's going on at the credit union? Give us some updates. I know those auto rates are still pretty good.
They are. I do want to point out. So I think
No, I'm pointing out. I was pointing out.
Oh, I do. I was like, what are we looking at? I do want to point out that a lot of people are putting off refinancing and auto loans right now because they think the rates are going to drop. I don't think that is going to happen quite like people think it is. Remember, you can always refinance twice. I recommend doing it sooner rather than later. And this isn't me pushing to do a loan. It's seriously, I don't see the rates dropping anytime soon. I think that's something that.
Oh, keep talking. Go ahead.
God. I think that's something that the interwebs want you to believe. But if you look at the data, it's not. it's not happening anytime soon, in my opinion, my unprofessional opinion. So come in, let's see what we can do. And if it lowers, then, refinancing. Stop. I was doing so good until you started taking pictures. That's my bad side.
A gangster that is.
Get out. Get out.
And it looks
I
like
love that there's pictures of sloppy joes in the back.
Yeah, and you're just kind of staring off into space. I will not show that on the. Don't worry.
Thanks.
All right.
You can just save that for my birthday.
Yeah, birthday, guys.
My birthday.
No, but for real, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
No.
but a lot of great opportunities for folks to get involved over at the Cred, man, for real.
Yep, we're rocking and rolling, and we got a full staff of folks. Also, we are never going to call you and ask for your account number and for your social security number. If you get a call from us asking for that, that's not us. We are getting our seasonal fraud due to tax returns, I believe. People, please be careful. I don't want to say be smart, because they are very tricky and they're very sneaky and they do know enough. I've been hearing stories of people right now that, well, they knew this, and this. Okay, I understand. Again, we already have access to all of your information for the most part. We're not going to ask you for it. We may confirm, but we're never going to ask you for the whole social security number. That's that's kind of a big red flag.
Yeah. Well, there they are. It's Taylor Chandler, TC, Walker County Federal Credit Union, in the running for the best loan officer in Walker County.
I am so excited. I'm going to vote for me.
Yeah, go for it.
Is that counterproductive? Is that rude?
No, you can do it. It's fine. That'd be pretty legit if you get it. Go vote for her right now. It'll really bring super legitimacy to the show.
Yeah.
mean,
I'll actually look like I'm really good at my job. Hey, if you go read the Google reviews for our website, I have really good reviews.
The Goog has it right there.
The Goog has it.
Well, friends, that will wrap it up. Make sure to hang out with us today at 11:30 for lunch break. That show has been going very well, and we want you to be a part of it. We play music in between the segments. It's a quick show. It's a lot of fun. Jason Bay will be back with me today for lunch break, so make sure to hang out with us as we have a lot of fun there as well.
Maybe
y'all need to start playing the radio at the credit union and listen at 11:30.
At 11:30.
Yes, 11:30 to 1.
That's a long lunch break.
Yeah.
I'll request that long of a lunch break just to listen to you.
Well, you can put it on while you're working. And you can go to our website, spiritradio.fm, if you want to listen.
Okay.
It is fun, and it'll encourage the fire out of you.
And you can go to our website, walkercountyfcu.com.
To get loan encouragement.
To just do it. Just go to our website and enjoy it.
Do it. Well, hey, that will wrap it up. Fun morning. We've got guests the rest of the week. Pam Connor coming to hang out with us again. She's been coming by a lot lately because there is a lot going on downtown, and we wanted to have her back on to highlight a couple of more things that are happening. She'll be with us tomorrow. We'll wrap up the week with Billy Cawthon on Friday. Tracy Stout coming by as well from Safe House, so make sure you come hang out with us. And as we end this show, reminding you this morning that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other, so please provide a word of encouragement, lend a hand of support. I promise somebody out there needs you. Big shout out to Darkess Miller for hanging out with us from 21 Management Bookkeeping. So awesome to have her today. And a great interview, by the way. You did awesome.
Am I missing my calling in life?
Yes. I told you we need to figure out a way for this thing to go national.
Maybe whenever I win Best Loan Officer, we can.
We have a pretty good vibe on this show.
We really do.
I feel like this thing could go national.
I feel like our banter is really good. And I like that you ask questions beforehand. You're like, hey, maybe Taylor, don't do this. I love that you do that. I feel like you rein me in a lot because
Yeah, because she'll just, it's
Squirrel.
stuff. Yeah,
Cat.
we'll just end up being off the air. I'm just kidding. We don't do that. Hey, we love you, Huntsville. We'll see you back at it again coming up at 11:30 and back tomorrow morning for more fun as we celebrate and promote the good in Huntsville. We'll see you. God bless you guys. Have a great day. See you, Taylor.
Happy Wednesday.